In the remote mountains of Tibet, there lived a young monk named Tenzin. He had always felt a deep fear within him, a fear of unknown and a fear of failure. Despite his dedication to his spiritual practice, this fear had held him back from truly excelling in his path towards enlightenment. One day, the head of monastery, Lama Dorje, called Tenzin to his chambers. Tenzin, I have noticed that you have been struggling with your practice. What is it that holds you back? Asked Lama Dorje. Tenzin hesitated for a moment before finally confessing, I am afraid, Lama, afraid of not being good enough, of not reaching enlightenment, of failing in my spiritual journey. Lama Doje nodded understandingly. Fear is a natural part of life, Tenzin, but it is how we face and overcome our fears that defines us. I want you to confront your deepest fear, whatever it may be. Only then will you find true inner strength and courage. Determined to overcome his fears, Tenzin set out on a journey into the depths of forest surrounding the monastery. As he walked deeper into the wilderness, his fear began to creep upon on him. The trees seemed to whisper ominous warnings, and the wind howled with a airy voice. Suddenly, Tenzin stumbled upon a clearing in the forest. In the center of clearing stood a massive ancient tree. Its gnarled branches reached out like skeletal fingers, casting a looming shadow over the ground. Tenzin felt a chill run down his spine as he approached the tree. This must be source of his deepest fear, he realized. With trembling hands, he reached out and touched the rough bark of the tree. As soon as his fingers made of contact with the tree, a powerful vision overcame Tenzin. He saw himself a child, lost and alone in a dark and terrifying place. It was a memory he had buried deep within himself, a memory of the day his parents had abandoned him at the monastery never to return. Tenzin felt tears welling up in his eyes as he relieved the pain and fear of that moment, but as he faced the deepest fear head on, something within him began to shift. A newfound sense of strength and courage began to blossom in his heart. With a newfound determination, Tenzin knelt before the tree and offered up a prayer. I realize my fear and embrace my inner strength. I am ready to face whatever challenges may come my way. As he spoke these words, a brilliant light began to shine from within Tenzin. The tree seemed to tremble and shake, and suddenly a burst of energy shot out from the tree, enveloping Tenzin in a dazzling display of light. When the light faded, Tenzin stood up, his face glowing with a newfound confidence, and he conquered his deepest fear and emerged stronger than ever before. Returning to the monastery, Tenzin sought of Lama Dorje and bowed before him. I have faced my deepest fear and found my inner strength, Lama. I am ready to continue on my spiritual journey with a newfound courage and determination. Lama Dorje smiled warmly at Tenzin. I am proud of you, my son. You have shown great courage and strength in the face of your fears. Remember, true enlightenment comes not from avoiding challenges, but from facing them with a grace and resilience. And so, Tenzin continued on his path towards enlightenment, no longer held back by fear or self doubt. He had found his inner strength and courage, transforming his life in the process and inspiring others to do same.